What's up everyone, welcome back to another video and welcome to the start of a new mini-series. Now you might be thinking, Ryan, what on earth are you doing with your bonnet or your doors and your boot open in the middle of a muddy lane in what appears to be virtually nowhere? Well, good question. So this part of this mini-series is basically going to be a bit of a deep clean / restoration of the Cupra, getting it all ready, sorting everything out, sorting a few niggly bits which we're going to go through today. Today is just sort of like an introductory video where I'm going to summarise everything, go through what we're going to do, including the introduction. It'll be a 5-part series all in, because we've got the interior, engine, etc, etc, which I'm going to run through now for you. So what we'll start with then is the engine bay. So guys, as we can see, it's not horrendous. Ow, that's hot. I should have thought about that because I've just driven here. But we're just gonna clean it all up, sort out all this sort of stuff, maybe do something with this. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, main thing is to clean all this. We're also, as I move around the car, gonna sort out the interior because the mats are a little bit mucky. Obviously you've got all this sort of stuff down in here where this trim piece hanging off, that needs reconnecting. Hole in the seat, that's nice. Obviously it's just real grimy from being a winter beater. Ignore the white, that was just me experimenting with a colour in here, so do ignore that. Obviously child seat needs to come out, sort the dash out because she keeps putting her feet on it. Obviously door card's grafted, you get the picture in here. It's the same in the back, just mud and shit everywhere, excuse my French. Obviously the boot isn't horrendous, but the problem that I've got is that because this doesn't hold anything, so I need to do something with that. And then obviously we've got the paint work. It needs to have a full wash and decontamination and then try and sort stuff like this out, what's in the clear coat, you see, because all this sort of stuff should come out, but we also need to find the rest of the damage. And then finally will be a deep wheel clean, and don't know where that's going to come up, a full caliper refurb because they are looking a bit grim. And I do just want to deep clean the wheels because I want to exactly fully evaluate the damage. Like obviously you've got some of the obvious stuff like this, but we also don't know what's lying underneath, and I need new ones of these because these are all corroding. But yeah, so I just sort of want to evaluate the damage in the car, see what needs tidying up, and sort of go from there. So guys, as I say, it's just a quick video just to introduce the mini-series which is going to be starting on the channel. Obviously it is going to be quite in-depth. I have also just recently bought a head strap for my GoPro so I can have my GoPro on when we do this, because I'm starting with the interior, and when I say it's getting deep cleaned, I'm on about the seats are coming out, all the carpets getting vacked, wet vacked, scrubbed, deodorized, protected. Like, we're going in depth with this, tidying up the steering wheel because I'm just looking at that now. I know you can't see it very well, I don't know well, but like stuff like this, I thought it was wear, and then apparently from a video I was watching the other night, apparently it's not wear, it's actually skin oil and just grease that's basically embedded into the steering wheel and around all the stitching. So that should come out with a few little neat hints, tips and tricks which I've been reading up on. Also when I do the bodywork, obviously it's going to get a full wash, clear bar, decontamination. We're going to find all the scratches and all like the minor marks and scuffs, stone chips. Obviously we're going to sort the scratches out, whether it be wet sanding or rubbing compound depending on how deep some of them are. But it is the first time for me, so I'm very cautious when doing it. And same with the stone chips, I'm going to get some touch-up paint. The colour of this car is Furia Grey, if anyone was ever wondering. When it comes to the paintwork and stuff, I will have the paint code up on the screen to give you guys that if any of you have got a similar, or sorry, should I say the same colour Leon. Although, a little fun fact, I was checking out because I found out that this colour is a rare paint colour. Sorry guys, I had an itch. And it actually turns out when I put the VIN number in, there was only 246 Leons, not just Cupras, Leons, registered in 2010, which is the same year as this car, in this colour, because it was a special palette paint option, along with kiwi green and, I can't remember the name of the orange colour, but the orange. So orange, kiwi green and Furia grey, they were special palette colours. They was introduced in 2008 when the K1 came out. But I don't think you could get the K1 in a Furia grey, or if you could, I've never seen one. But anyway, yeah, that's a different story for a different day. But yeah, my point is, guys, this is going to be very in-depth. Stuff like child seats coming out, front seats out, back bench out, everything's getting scrubbed, everything's getting deodorized. We're also going to find all the internal damage. Like, obviously I've got the 3 holes on the dash, which I always bang on about and show you guys, but never seem to have fixed, so now's the time to do it. There's a hole in the top up here, there, which is quite annoying. I also found a hole in the headliner there, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to sort of like just maybe colour that in or something. I don't know, because that is a hole and it does bug me. But like the plastics in here are battered and things like that. But I'm just hoping maybe with a bit of cleaning, a bit of protecting and a bit of a shine, some of it will look good. If not, then it might be another case of another day with the interior out, take the plastics out, rub them down, paint them, lacquer them, do something like that. Maybe do full gloss black plastics. Although I don't know how well it would go for stuff like this. Or maybe just do the lowers. Keep the tops as normal. Do all the lower stuff down here in gloss black. We'll have to wait and see on that, because I don't know how well it'll wear, especially on the door jambs. But obviously, once again, door jambs, they're going to need decontaminating, polishing, protecting, clear barring, etc. I want to get in all the little nooks and crannies inside the vents. This is going to be a full-on in-depth, especially the interior. Exterior is more about finding the damage to sort it. Engine bay is an engine bay. I'll clean it as best as I can. I ain't getting in there with a hose pipe or a jet wash. It will just be a degreaser, warm soapy water, a brush and a lot of microfiber cloths to dry it. Because of all the electrical connectors, the fact that I don't run an engine cover because of my intake, I want to obviously keep as much water away from it as I can, especially pressurised water. So that'll be that. Yeah, so the wheels, it'll be a full wheel off, scrub the barrel, scrub the backs of the wheels, obviously the fascias, find the damage, see what kind of condition they're in, because they are going to get a refurb, but we're going to hopefully be having a go at doing the refurb ourselves. So I want to know exactly what I'm letting myself in for, sanding and filling wise, before I start committing to anything. And obviously while the wheels are off, we're going to rub the calipers down and give them a fresh lick of paint as well, because they are looking a bit faded, and I am debating changing the caliper colour, but we'll come on to that at that deep clean. So I know it's not a super long video, guys, but it has dragged on a bit just because I've tried to cover all of it and go into a tiny bit of detail of what's coming. As I say, this will be coming out every Friday at 6 PM, so do stay tuned. If you haven't already, do give the video a like, hit that subscribe button, and if you do want to see this series coming, then do just hit that notification bell, click all, and get all notifications on any future videos that are being uploaded. Alright guys, so do stay tuned. I hope you are staying safe and being well. Hope you did enjoy your Christmas and New Year. I know it was, what, 3-4 weeks ago now? No, not quite that long, maybe 3 weeks ago. But anyway, I hope you're all still doing well and staying safe. Until the next time, take care.